Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. It's Crypto Profit today, and we're going to be jumping through a couple different things that make a lot of sense when it comes to the crypto markets. Unfortunately, one of them is declines. We've seen declines in the last 7 days across Bitcoin and Ethereum, both seeing 5 to 16% decreases. What's going on and will it continue? That's something a lot of people have questions over, but I also want to talk a little bit more about Chainlink, as Chainlink's down at number 23 in market cap according to CoinMarketCap. We see about a 6% decrease in the last 7 days. Will this continue as well, as it's currently sitting under $7 per Chainlink? If we go to the top of CoinMarketCap, the first thing we're going to actually jump into is, like I said, Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's seeing about a 5% decrease and Ethereum's seeing about a 16% decrease. Why is this? Why is the market tanking? It's a lot of questions that people have. So the first thing we see here on this tweet is another FOMC day. Since 75 BPS is widely expected, the market is more likely to react to Powell's speech after. Stay tuned. So if we take a look at the Federal Reserve Twitter, it says watch today live. Press conference with FOMC Chair Powell at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. So you guys can actually tune in and watch this. It's going to be a big deal for the crypto space, at least short term and potentially long term as well. So expect a lot of random movements from the market before and after this specific event today. We also have more to look into. It's Bitcoin Magazine posting a little bit more about Bitcoin success. However, unfortunately, the markets aren't going to react too much to this. So the world's second largest stock exchange will soon offer Bitcoin services. The world's largest asset manager is offering Bitcoin, and one of the world's biggest financial services companies is offering Bitcoin 401ks. So this is just the beginning, and I do believe that. However, unfortunately, we aren't going to see that very, very soon, movement from the charts going upwards because of these things. It's going to be a long-term ordeal, and I think that's, like I said, why we are seeing a lot of people starting to sell that, really sell the low at this point. As we go a little bit farther, we do see Bitcoin Magazine talking a little bit more about the royal family of Dubai company CEO. A large number of companies are ready to embrace Bitcoin as legal tender for transactions. So this is a big guy in the Dubai area, and he's definitely talking about a lot of different companies that are just willing and ready to accept that Bitcoin as legal tender for transactions. And they just know it really, in the end, means more sales for them. And it also means more good for the crypto community. So very, very cool to see more acceptance of Bitcoin and crypto together. If we see one more tweet about Bitcoin after this one, and then we'll talk a little bit more about Chainlink and what's upcoming for Chainlink. But just in, the Russian state departments agree to legalize Bitcoin mining in energy abundant regions. Let them earn money, says the chair of Congress Finance Committee. So just nice to see that we are getting back into the mining areas of Russia. So we have more to look into, though, with NASDAQ, Fidelity, and BlackRock all increasing their Bitcoin offerings amid the bear market. So probably nothing, well, probably something. That's exactly what we're seeing here as we have more and more integration with everyday life and everyday people. We have Chainlink talking about the Chainlink Economics 2.0, and is it a new era growth for the Chainlink community? We have involving a virtuous cycle around revenue generation and cost reduction. So here we highlight how Chainlink continues to reduce costs while meeting demand for Oracle services across Web3. So if we go to this blog post, I'm not going to talk too much about it, but there is a lot of great information talking about increasing the cost efficiency of decentralized Oracle networks and how the growing demand for Oracle services are going through the roof. We have high quality off-chain data. They talk about the initial goal to secure off-chain computation, evolving capabilities of Chainlink and expanding computation and cross-chain communication. And they also go into more details on the smart contracts needed for more decentralized services. So this is kind of interesting to me. Consistently increasing Oracle network services. So this is going far beyond market data like weather, identity. It's also talking about expanded to off-chain compute, so via VRF and keepers, and expanding to provide private data via Deco, and then expanding to more computations in general. And then we have expanding to cross-chain communications via CCIP. So we talked about CCIP many times in the past. It's a big deal, and we're getting very, very close for CCIP staking and all of these great things that are coming to Chainlink in the next couple of months. I'm sure we'll hear some announcements in the big ordeal that's coming, and it's going to be the final countdown to SmartCon 2022. And September 28th to 29th, expect some good things for Chainlink to hear about 150 plus industry leading luminaries speak about the future of Web3 and the Chainlink network. This is going to be a place where a lot of crypto is talked about, and Chainlink is one of those big cryptocurrencies taking stage at SmartCon. I want to look back, though, and take a look at the Sergey really post here. So this one talks, Sergey goes over, really impressed by the immense preparation needed to make all Chainlink networks work throughout the recent Ethereum merge. Great work, everyone. No network or user contract issues. Grateful to be working with so many great people across the entire Chainlink community. Thank you. So this is huge because we are seeing that Chainlink is built very, very well. And doing these kinds of things for most networks would be an absolute pain. You'd see headaches, you'd see problems. Chainlink hasn't really had issues or problems here recently at all. And I've really love to see more of this out of Chainlink in the next couple of weeks and months so that we can continue at least this utility and use case scenario, even if the market doesn't want the price to go up altogether. If we take a look at the last tweet here, it's going to be a congratulations to the Ethereum community on the successful upgrade to proof of stake. The merge marks a major milestone in the history of Ethereum, supporting the network's crypto economic security and setting the stage for future upgrades such as sharding. So it's a big deal. We're continuing to see it. And I want to jump into the actual chart of Chainlink because there is a lot of people that are excited about where Chainlink could be headed. I'm going to say right now, I see a little bit more pain before we see any kind of gain, but it does depend. Probably today at 2:30, like I said, there is going to be a big talking ordeal from the FOMC, and I'm very curious on how that goes. So watch this live or just kind of hear about it afterwards and learn. There is going to be these kinds of things that just bump the prices of these coins, no matter how well they're doing or how bad they're doing. It can move them up or down any percentage very, very quickly. So we see right now about a $3.4 million, or sorry, not million, but $3.4 billion market cap on Chainlink, right under $7 at $6.96, about a 3% decrease, of the day. And that's not something we've seen too often because recently, in the last month or two, we've seen a lot of increases. If we take a look at the last 3 months altogether, it started at about $6.80, went up to about $9.30, and then it came right back down. So we are seeing that $6.96 now. I think realistically, this is a coin that has a lot of potential to do a lot of good. It's just right now it is struggling, and I think there's going to continue to be struggle before we see those huge gains. And I'm talking new all-time highs, all of those things that we love about bull runs is just not going to happen during a bear market. So definitely keep an eye out for Chainlink. I think realistically, this is a coin that breaks all-time highs in 2024, 2025, and maybe even 2026. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on. We'll keep you up to date with Chainlink and really the rest of the crypto markets as well. So thank you again. I'll see you all in the next one.